All right, what up out there, YouTube heads, travel wolves in the field? We got a late edition today. So today we're going to talk about, you know, let me ask you this though before I get into it. Let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you something real quick. Do you guys really want to be dominant? Does it not bother you to not be dominant? Do you? How do you feel as a black man? Do you feel dominant? Do you want to be dominant? Or do you want to be dominated? How does it feel? How do you guys feel? Because I know I want to dominate. I do. I dominate already. I know I dominate. But before we go any further, let's do what we normally do. Here we go. I want you to go out there and sell the dream of travel like their lives depended on it. Ram the idea of seeing the world down your client's throats until they fucking choke on it and book those tickets. Be ferocious, be relentless, be travel pushing fucking terrorists. Sell them this dream like you're selling them their last breath of air. Make them crave it, need it, beg for it. Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park! Ah! All right, so I don't understand. I can't listen, man. I think there are some aware people out here, some aware fans, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, among the black men. I think there's some aware ones. So I can't understand why the pushback. Why are you guys so defiant? I get it. You don't like me because I'm intelligent and I'm dominant and I make you feel small and you're not able to keep up with me. I get it. You don't like me because of that. Those are stupid gay reasons in my book, but that's fine. I mean, those are your reasons. That's your truth. I'm glad that you at least own up to it. But I can't understand what I can't I got a question. Only you can answer this question for me. Are you dominant? And if you're not dominant, why? Why do you enjoy not being dominant? Why do you enjoy being dominated? Um, one thing I can tell you that when I started doing this YouTube stuff, it was really just for fun. I gotta be honest with you. You guys have taken all the fun out of it. It doesn't move fast enough for me. It's not fun. What's up, Tony? Shout out traveling Tony. It's not fun for me. It's more of like work and it's not moving fast enough. You're not giving credit to the right people fast enough. I'm gonna bring you up in a minute, Tony. Give me 1 second. And it's just like, what the fuck? I'm gonna talk real frank here tonight because I don't know, man. You guys just go around and around and around, and I'm like, do I really got to show you the receipts? Do I really got to show you the Rodney King tapes, the video? Like, you guys are just in disbelief. Listen, let me say this right now, and I'm going to prove it. If being in if that place, we know what the place I'm talking about. If it was really all transactional and it was about money, it wouldn't matter if you were black and fat. It doesn't matter if you're white and fat. Understand that that's what's up, man. Understand, I appreciate that, Tony. Shout out traveling Tony. That's the hero. That's my hero. Tony's my hero. We're gonna talk about Tony some other time though. I gotta interview him. He's my hero. He's what I want to do. He's what I should have did. I'm gonna see if he wants to tell his story on my channel. Um, but anyway, it wouldn't matter if it was all transactional. If it was about dough. Let me tell you about the streets, man. Let me tell you about the streets that I know about the streets, man. If they about that dough, it don't matter who that dough come from, but it do matter who that dough come from. In that place, it matters that it come from the white people. It matters that it come from the white people. That's what it is. It's white fat dudes not getting knocked and rejected the way black fat guys are. And that's what I have a problem with. That's a problem for me. Because mainly because I look fresher than them, I'm more handsomer than them. I smell better, I look better, I dress better, I talk better. I really do spend more money than them. They have more money, but I spend more money than them. You understand what I'm saying? Like I may drop 500, they may only drop 80 bucks. They can drop 80 bucks 1,000 times. I may only be able to drop 500 20 times, but the point is you still get ahead quicker with me than you do with them. You gotta go see them 1,000 times for 80 bucks to get the same amount you get with me quicker and shorter. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know why I gotta show you guys the receipts. I don't know. I gotta show some of you guys the receipts, and I'm just like, you really don't believe me? So I wasn't gonna do this. This was supposed to be another video. This content, this footage you're about to see was supposed to be another video. And I ain't gonna be on here that long because you guys don't even listen past 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So anything past that's a waste of my time. But I'm gonna try to squeeze all of it in. So I'm gonna talk really fast. Keep up. Try to keep up. So I got this comment here. This guy, Rogue Moonchild, he back again. He back again. He says, I don't know, man. Every time I hear people try to analyze me or read me or whatever it is, like he goes, being insecure. He goes, being insecure is a problem. Feeling like everyone is plotting against you is an issue. Okay, so let me help you understand this right here about this word to me, insecure. That word to me is a made up word. It does not exist. When used in the context of a relationship with women, with when she says to me, or when a woman says to me, you're insecure, what she's really telling me is that I won't let her lie to me. I won't let her lie to me. That's how I look at that word. That word is a made up word, like toxic and toxic masculinity and all that shit. All that shit is a made up word. Okay. What happened to what happened to loyalty? What happened to being treated with respect? What happened to giving credit where credit is due? I paid my dues and I'm owed something. I'm owed a measure of respect and I demand it. That's what being dominant is. If you feel like maybe you guys don't feel like you owe the measure of respect, you don't feel like you've done anything. What up? What up? You about to get in tonight, Knack? You about to get in them tonight, Knack? If you don't feel like I know, right? Tony, stop interrupting me, bro. You shooting out the good thoughts. Hold the thoughts, Tony. Hold the thoughts. What up, Knack? What up, Knack? Yeah, you about to get on it tonight. When you when you do things, when you accomplish, you paid your dues. You feel like you're owed something. And when people just refuse to pay up, when they owe that debt, it's just like, man, come on, you gotta be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? How DMX say in Belly, he say, sucker ninjas who made it. How do you say? I'm gonna read that monologue to you because that's what it really is about. But so this guy says this insecure and personally, I do not feel like I'm insecure. That's a word a woman uses against you when you're in a relationship with her. And basically, what it says to me is that she's saying, I won't let her lie to me. That's what it says to me. And yeah, people are plotting against me. People are always plotting against me. You don't think people are plotting against you? You a fool. You a fool, man. People are always plotting against me. So if you don't think that, you're a fool. That's how I got this far. I didn't get this far being gullible. They definitely don't like big folks. There's no way the situation is the same. Well, he kind of left out big black folks, but that's okay. This guy right here, Terrence Jones, he said they definitely don't like uh big folks. There's no way the situation is the same. So what's been going on since I got involved in the travel space? Like I really wasn't even involved in the travel space. I was just going to countries with a YouTuber that I know that I met in another country. That's pretty much what I was doing. I really wasn't involved in the travel space. But since I was doing that, people would always say things about my weight or being fat and stuff like that. And I never understood why. I'm like, I'm like, isn't the purpose supposed to be me traveling? How does that get put underneath everything else? Well, just really the one thing, really just that one thing they would say all the time about me. But how does that get trumped over my weight? How does that get trumped over my weight? So, and then of course, since I started doing my own thing, which is recently, not that long. I mean, I think honestly, it just ain't, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just willful disobedience by a lot of these guys out here. But I don't know. I don't know why you just don't see. So tonight I gotta show you tonight, because some other shit happened to me Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about it, but I had some weird shit happen to me. Living in Hawaii, man, you always get that ninja wake up call every once in a while. I've been here 13 years, so I think my last ninja wake up call was maybe like 8 years ago. So it's like, you get that. You get them after a while, they get a little bit far and few in between. But when you do get it, it's a loud as fuck, man. It's a loud ass phone ringing. So what I'm going to show you guys tonight, I'm going to take you through some things. I'm just going to show you the footage, the receipts, the content I put together that's going to prove that being white and fat versus being black and fat in Pattaya, Thailand is different. There's a difference. Okay? It's different. And I don't know if it's like this all over. I don't know if it's like this all over because I haven't been all over that country. But I can say that part of the country I was in for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I dropped a lot of fucking money in this country. I probably was spending like 4 grand a month. I dropped a lot of fucking money in this country. So, and I'm going to show you guys that too if I have enough time tonight. But before, I forget this thought, right? Everybody keeps talking about this money thing, but I'm telling you, man, these characters that, listen, man, I could tell you some crazy, crazy stuff about things, about all kinds of moods. I've seen people behave, people that run beer bars. I've seen them have all kinds of funky, envious moods. It's just crazy to me. Like if they to me, I'll be honest with you, bro. They not about the money like they should be. They just not. Not to me, they not. To me, I can tell you, it may look like that, but to me, they not really about the money. They really on some white worship shit. They not really about the money, bro. They not really about the money. They not really about the money. They not really about the money. I'm just sorry. I'm not sorry about that. They not. So you guys can stop saying that. They not. They not. If they was really about the money, I'm gonna say this like this. If they was really about the money, they would be charging white men $1 million. All those white dudes need to be taxed heavy, $1 million US. Because you know why? They got it. They got it. If the perception is white men have more money than all the other men, then why are you giving them $80, $80 specials, $50 specials? Why you just don't say $1 million? They got it. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Say no to you? They're already there. You see, that's why I'm anyway. Let me stop with all this because I know it's gonna go over a lot of cats' heads. I gotta just show you the receipts. If you got this far, let's break this down. Let's answer the insecure part. Okay. This is me, young futurist, young future travel wolf. Oh, hold on a minute. I got the videos clicking. Hold on, let me go back. This is me. This is me with a snow bunny with red hair. She was a natural redhead in Hawaii. I met her in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Before I had hair. Young futurist. I had the wooden glasses back then. I had the wood grains on. Then just I was gonna get the watch. They had a watch that matched the glasses that was made out of wood, but I never made it back to New York to get it. But anyway, this is me, young futurist, young future travel wolf. So the insecure thing, listen here, man, that ain't me. I'm cocky. I'm aggressive. That ain't me. The insecure thing, that ain't me. I just don't like being lied to. I can't sit here and let you lie to me. I just can't. There's only two things you can do and that I know is true. And one of those is give me money, and the other thing is tell me the truth. And since you ain't gonna give me no money, you're gonna have to tell me the truth. And I don't know why you don't ever want to tell me the truth and let me make up my own mind. It's like this girl did this meme. I'm gonna play this meme for you guys. I think I might have played it already. The chick was like saying, if you can't tell a woman what you want. You're not a player or something like that. She said. Basically, what she's saying is that if you can't get a chick and you already have 5 chicks, and you tell that chick, I got 5 chicks, and you're gonna be number 6, and she come and fuck with you, you're not a player. And that's true. That's the truest thing. That's the truest thing. I go to Thailand, I don't want one girl. I go to Thailand, I want 20 girls. They know I have a lot of girls when I go to Thailand. And they call me the butterfly. They tell me they think I'm gonna leave them because I be with so many girls. And I know it sounds a contradiction to what I'm saying, but about getting girls, but it's not a contradiction in that I want a lot more. I want it. It wasn't, see, when I say that, it wasn't anyone I wanted, mind you. It was the ones that came up to me, or it was the ones that just, so many, then you get one that fall through the cracks. It wasn't like I could just walk up to anyone. That's what I'm saying. See, a white dude never would get rejected in that place. A white dude can just walk up to any one girl. It don't matter how he look. And I'm gonna show you how bad some of them look. I haven't seen, like, I don't even see many brothers out there looking bad like that. But these guys, man, anyway, let me play this for you. This is the realest shit a woman said that I ever heard so far.
And tell the truth at the same time. Hey, you're not a player unless you could get what you want and tell the truth at the same time. Hey, you're not a player unless you could get what you want and tell the truth at the same time. Hey, you're not a player unless you could get what you want and tell the truth at the same time.
Yo, somebody find me that woman. Somebody find me that woman, and I want to marry her. I want to propose to her right now. You're not a player unless you can tell the truth and get what you want at the same time. And that's how I play the game. I don't know what type of game you ninjas is playing. All these YouTube ninjas, man, I don't know what type of game y'all playing. I ain't even gonna say nothing crazy tonight, but I'm just saying, I don't know what type of game all you YouTube ninjas is playing. Because y'all ain't telling the truth and getting what you want at the same time. Y'all lying on Monday, you're lying on Tuesday, you're getting what you want on Wednesday, and then you tell the truth on Thursday and Friday, and not like what you got was because you started off telling the truth. You ain't start off like that. You can't tell the truth about this place and get ninjas to send you dough, then you gotta blow. You gotta blow. I'm standing on business tonight. So let me go through with it. This is me, young, insecure, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's me, young, insecure. You know what I'm saying? Then you got this guy. You got this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hold on. Look at this guy. Look at this. This guy is like 600 pounds. You think he's getting rejected? Tell me he's not getting rejected. Tell me he's not getting rejected. He can get any Thai woman he wants looking like that. What's the problem with us looking like that, getting a girl? Why is it wrong for us? What's the problem? What's the problem with us looking like that? I mean, all I got is questions, bro. All I got is questions. I can't say what's in the person's mind. Here we go again. And you know, Thai women are very, very petite, and some of them are damn near slender, but petite. Here we go again. You know, I could keep going. I made a long video. I stuck a lot of photos while I was there because I knew that this was going to be a preeminent topic. Here we go again. And she's super duper tiny. Now, would she be walking with me hand in hand, arm in arm, back to the place? Another thing I should mention is you're going to see a lot of the real passport bros in these clips. You're seeing the real passport bros right here. See, they've been Milli and Vanilli and shit. I realize what's going on. See, if they said who the passport bros really were, old fat white dudes, it wouldn't be attractive. So they got to Milli Vanilli it. They got to show body game black guys and Milli Vanilli it. But these guys ain't the passport. Those black body game black guys ain't the passport bros. It's these dudes. It's these dudes as the passport bros. This is all I saw when I was in Thailand. And I don't know why everyone wants to object to me. Here we go again. It's like, come on, look how tiny she is compared to him. So somebody need to ask these Thai women why they choose fat, ugly white men over attractive fat black men? That's what somebody need to ask them and get an answer. They tolerate them for the money. All right. We got to get them to say it though. I know the answer, Nat. You know why I'm here tonight. I know the answer. I really do. That's the truth. But we got to get them to say it to them. We got to get them to say it for them. But Nat, so why do you think they don't tolerate fat black guys for the money? Why do you think that is though? Real talk. But we got to get them to say it. You know, we got to get what's her name? Clapback Jane. Clapback Jane. She started to talk about it. Here we go again. You know what I'm saying? Here we go again. Right? Clapback Jane. Look at his back. His back is bigger than mine. He had a fake rollie on too. I caught him with the fake rollie. He knew I saw it was fake, and he looked at me like, "Don't say nothing." He had the Folex. He was flexing the Folex. But that's what I like about Thailand though, because you can actually rock. You can actually rock your wares out there. You know, but these dudes be having Folex and shit. It'd be funny to me. Because you don't need that there. You don't need to have any jewels or any of that shit, bro. They don't care about none of that shit. You in the wrong place for that. You don't need to show any kind of wealth. All you need to do is just be white. That's all you need to do. Because they already tolerated our blackness. They not gonna. What's up, Dak? I'm gonna bring you up. I'm gonna bring you and Tony up in the closing. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna bring you and Tony up in the closing, so y'all can chime in because that's some good points. That's some good points, Nat. Shout out Nat Measy. So, let's see here. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like that's fucked up. You know, I mean, it's true. Look at this. Look at this shit, man. I saw it. Look, man, let me tell you. I gotta tell you how they used to treat me. When I get on the motorbike by myself, they be tripping, bro. Some of them, not all of them. Most, like I say, like 5% of them be tripping. They be talking about charging me for kilos. Yo, Thai dudes is funny. I love them though, but they some funny cat. They be like, "How much you weigh? How many kilos?" They be trying to charge me. I be like, "Man, fuck that." I'll just call a ball. You lost the money. They get mad, you know. They get mad when they can't get their way. Sometimes I'll bless the little one, the little young one that's working hard, because I know, you know, he needs to be doing better things with his life. The old ones though, man, forget them guys. You guys. But they cool. I love the Thai men. I really do. No Diddy, but I'm just saying they some funny dudes. But look at this shit. I saw this shit that day. I said, what the fuck? I said, man, there really is a bias. There really is a bias, bro. It really is a bias. Look at this dude. This is a passport, bro. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I don't even know how they making that work, but they made it work. You know what I'm saying? They made it work. You know, but you can't tell me. Here we go again. I don't know if you can see that one. That was not really the best picture, but anyway, you know, I mean, you can't tell me it's about some bread. So if it's about blackness, it ain't about no bread. It ain't about no bread. This is probably, I got a couple of these. I got a couple of these guys at the ATM machine. Look at that dude. That dude is like probably 6'5". She might be like 5'5". Look at how skinny she is, though. Look at how skinny she is. You know, I don't know. I can't, man, they got a rough job. I look at them with some of these dudes. I can't imagine how they see us then. I can't imagine how they see us, bro. I can't imagine how they see us. That's why we got to talk to them. We got to get a real Thai. I'm gonna see if I can get a real Thai girl on here to talk about it. Look, even the fat Asian dude, bro. Even the fat, I think he's Korean. I want to say he looks Korean or Chinese. Even the fat Korean or Chinese dude is out here getting it, looking with the slippers on, getting it. if it wasn't happening for fat men, they wouldn't be there. But they there, so it must be happening for him. Even the fat Asian dude is getting it. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yo, you ain't never lied, X-Ray the Pookie. X-Ray the Pookie ain't never lied. X-Ray the Pookie say, they think black men are dumb suckers, which most of them fools that go out there are dry weenie, not used to women and believe anything. Exactly. It's the ninjas that got the body game or think they handsome or wear fancy clothes they buy out of a fucking store out there showing out, dancing, hopping around on one leg, doing all kinds of shit and fucking it up. And I always said that. I said, bro, if they fuck with a black dude, it's because they think he's stupid. That's what they think. If they fuck with a black guy, it's because they think he's stupid. Trust me, I know. Yo, listen, I'm gonna have to show you guys all my texts maybe next. I don't know if that's gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get you guys into my WhatsApps to see my texts, my line, and you can see for yourself the way they talk to me because they know I'm not going for it. And we be getting, I got low key, I be having so much beef and you wouldn't even know it. Like I'd be like, nah, I'm good. You ain't gotta ever talk to me again. Like I be having beef with a lot of them, bro. Cause they just think you're stupid and like, they're gonna get their way. And then they get mad because I look like I'm laying down for someone else. Nah, it's not about that. It's that she came correct. She came better than you. She earned that meal. She earned that meal. When I was in Brazil, somebody was like, "Oh man, put your phone away. If they come and steal your phone," I told the dude, I said, "I'm very fast," and I flinched so quick he didn't know what to do. I said, "I'm very fast for big guys." So he has to be incredibly insane or faster. And if he is that fast and he gets away, then he earned that meal. I can't be mad at him. He's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to take shit and run faster than you and survive. That's where he's at in life. It's an object. I'd rather he take it and run than point a gun in my fucking face and ask for it and maybe kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, but that's what I'm saying though, right? I'm not gonna do something just because you tell me to. You gotta earn that meal. You gotta work hard. See, I'll be honest with you. It ain't even. I tell you, I don't think. Yeah, but exactly. That's what they are. Yeah, they would. Well, they don't like women in general. In my opinion, X-Ray the Pookie, they don't like women in general. I wouldn't say that they don't like American women. I'll be honest with you. I say a lot of these guys don't like women in general. What do I mean by that? Because it's like they don't want to take a woman out to do anything other than fuck. And you can't think like that. You can't. If you enjoy the company of women, you're going to meet a woman and you're going to be like, well, I don't want to get to the punchline right now. I want to enjoy her company. Just enjoy her company. Just enjoy her presence. You ain't got to, so what? Okay, maybe you don't want to feed them. That's fine. You ain't got to feed them. You ain't got to buy them a drink. There's a lot of things. You be surprised how low maintenance they are, how low maintenance these women are. They won't ask you for shit too much, man. Maybe just a bottom, a bottle of water. They're very, very low maintenance. As long as you don't try to be showing off, then they see you got some money and it's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, you got money? But like, my opinion is if you like women, if you like the company of women, if you like women, then you like the company of women. You enjoy the company of women more than you would fucking women. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm just telling you, that's what it like. I like women. I like the company of women. I've spent a lot of time with women I've never slept with. I've never done anything with. You know what I'm saying? I've never done anything with. We go out to eat, we go out to drink, we go bowling or shoot pool or whatever. And I'll be like, oh, nice to meet you. That's it. Maybe I see them again, maybe I don't. I was gonna tell you guys a story. The one chick, the rando I ran into in Tree Town in the pharmacy, and getting some condoms. She was cute too. I ran into her. I tried to talk to her as best I could. The pharmacist had to help because she ain't speak no English, but she looked like she liked me. She was super duper tiny though. She was probably like 5 feet, but she was very cute, you know. And she dressed nice, you know. And I don't know what she did at that time. She said she was coming from work, so I said, "Yo, you want to go out to dinner?" We went out to dinner the next night. I took her to Soul Bistro. Of course, you know, I was just chilling. It's a funny thing. It's funny how the other part two is, but the point is, I really ain't had no other plans than that. I really didn't have no other plans, man. I didn't even have no other plans than that, man. I really didn't. I was just trying to have someone to just be, because what I'm gonna do, hang around with ninjas all day? Come on, man. You know that's homo thugging. That's a gay lord. You know, I ain't no gay lord. I hang around homo thuggers all day. We hang out. If I hang out with a ninja, it's because the girl I'm with or the girl he with should have a friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it starts and that's where it ends. I ain't really with hanging out with a ninja all day. We're the bitches. That's what I'll tell you. Even though I don't get along with a lot of dudes that I do chill with, we all be on the same page. And we be like, man, we together. It's been like 10 minutes. No Diddy. We've been alone together too long. We're the bitches. Let's go to a bar or a massage parlor. Let's go somewhere. Let's go find the bitches. Yeah, homo thugging. Like, it's cool to hang out, but you should be hanging out with women. It should be you two because there's like 4 women, or it should be you two because there's a double date. It shouldn't just be you two by yourself all day, especially in a place like Pattaya. It's crazy, but I even see that sometimes. So, like I said, I ain't gonna knock nobody because it's a weird city like that, and I think sometimes I may have offended people with my non-ladyboy comments and non-ladyboy preferences, but oh well, whatever. That's just me. You shouldn't be secret about that shit. To make that shit known that I might not have hurt your feelings. But the point is, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no gay lords around here, man. It really ain't. So, but anyway, let me see what X-rated Pookie say. Niggas don't want to take possible permanent free pussy on a few dates, but we keep going to Spain. Exactly. Because they don't. Because to me, they don't like women. Let's evaluate it, right? Let's really look into that. Because I gotta say, man, it's a problem. It's a problem. First off, you can't do it forever. It's just not even fiduciary responsible. You got bread going out for box and bread going out for box. I don't see how you could do it forever. I don't see how you could spend. I don't see how you could look back on your life 10 years and say, man, I spent $1 million just on box. I can't see how you can do that. I can't see how you can do that. I can't see how you can't like no one, how you can't fall for no one. Shit, even I fell for someone. So I don't, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see how you function like that. You know what I mean? And I gotta be honest with you. I had to put myself on pause because I was getting so out of control with it. I was not even learning how to talk to women, like meet women, because I was already like, I was getting lazy. I didn't even know how to talk to women no more. And I got pretty good at that, I think. But you can't do that forever. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it forever. You just can't. I've been fighting niggas about this philosophy since Brazil. Since Brazil, man. I tell you, those guys in Brazil are sex addicts. I'm just gonna tell you that. But I've been fighting ninjas about that philosophy about you can't do it forever since Brazil. Like, be honest with you, I was done. I came back to Thailand. I ain't even gonna lie. I came back to Thailand. I was hot to trot. Fresh out of Colombia, and I couldn't wait to get there. And I got there, man. I went out the first weekend, and I realized, I said to myself, man, this ain't even for me no more. It really wasn't for me no more. It was almost like eating a potato. Like, I didn't even like it no more like that. If you ever ate a raw potato, that's how it was. It was like that. I was like, man, I'm so done with this. because after a while, you keep realizing there's this cycle. The cycle is you're being used. She's only there for the money. You're being used. How do you feel about yourself? When she walk out that door, whatever you had is gone. You're alone again. You're not fucking whatever's going on. It's that's over with. And then you got to go back out there and find someone else and do the whole thing all over again. It's like it's like just constantly getting used. It really, to me, it feels like being used. I put it like this. It feel like you know how when you were a teenager and you have sex with a girl and you're in high school and if she kind of had a little red flag, was she would throw you a towel so you wipe your dick off, shit like that. It's like, wait, what? Where you get the towel from? Why you ever wipe my dick off for? Right? It's like the other way. It's like they over there wiping their pussy, they ain't showering, and they taking the money and they gone. Like, thank you. Thank you. Somebody God, thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute, what? Did I just get you? Call me? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro. And I think if you do it too long, I think it really does fuck you up. Yeah, it's disgusting. Exactly. If you do it too long, it really does make you feel like you're being shitted on, man. It should make you feel like that. I know I was starting to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized, you know what, man, I rather have my money. I'd rather be old and safe. And that's what money does when you get old, than to still be out there sketchy, not knowing where my next meal gonna come from, not feeling compromised, but I gotta let my guard down at 70 and I get duped, I get stanked. Because I finally say, I'm gonna give her a chance. I'm gonna give this young 18, barely 18 a chance. We got so much in common. She get me for everything. You can't do anything with your life at 70, man. You can't recoup that. But that happens out there a lot too. So I just say, like, man, I just wanted to show you guys that white fat versus black fat in Pattaya, Thailand is just different. It's just different. Yeah, okay. I got rejected a lot, which is crazy. That's why I say you can't tell me that place is about money, man. So they turning away money. And then don't even get me started on that, bro. Because I'll be like, I'm gonna get on Colombia too a little bit. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it feel like in Colombia, it's a little bit worse than Colombia in that in Colombia, it'll feel like you're begging them to take your money. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like haggling and negotiating, and it's like you're take my money, baby, take my money, baby. It's like you're begging people to take your money. Like, really, you're begging people to be with you. That's the best way to put it. You're begging someone to be with you. That's the best way I can put it. You're literally begging someone to be with you. And I know, because I had to chase a couple down, bro. Yeah, you can smash for free if she like you. I know, that's what I'm saying. I caught two of those. When I was there. I really like three. I caught three of those when I was there. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I caught three. You can do it. I caught three last trip. The trip before that, I had five. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? You can make it do what it do. But I think, I definitely say, like I said, it's a difference. So y'all can stop talking about, well, I mean, no, it is about money, but I'm just saying it matters who the money coming from. So let me holler at my people. Let me put this link up here. If Tony's still here, I know Nak's still here. So Nak, you can come up, say a few words about it, and like 5-10 minutes if you want. And Tony, if you still here, come on up. I'm about to get out of here in like 5 or 10 minutes because they don't watch past this amount of time already. And I feel like the good points, I'll be pressed to make the good points come I'm pressed to make the good points happen too soon, and so nobody really sticks around. But get the likes up, get the likes up. There goes the link in the chat. Get the likes up. Let me put my like meter up. Where's my like meter? Get the likes up, get the likes up. And you know, if nobody want to come up, that's cool. I'm about to just dip in the 5 minutes. They done went to Colombia and raised the prices as well. Yeah, that was gonna happen, man. That was always gonna happen because, like I said, they begging. But see, the reason why is because those girls realize that they begging them to take their money. The guys that go to Colombia, I don't know what happened in DR. I know what happened in Brazil. I know what happened in Colombia. The guys in Colombia are begging the women to take their money. They're begging them. They're literally begging them, bro. That's why they were able to do that, because they realized these guys are begging us to take our money. Because Colombianas are very, very casual. They're casual, bro. They're not gonna tell you nothing. You gotta really go at them, and then like you gotta play a weird game with them where you gotta go at them. I ain't really gonna give you guys the game, but I'm just gonna say you gotta play a really weird game with them, because if you don't, you're gonna end up like a lot of brothers do, and that's with the weird punchline, which is what you owe. You know what I'm saying? What up, Nat? What you gotta say about it? Nat? What you think about it?
Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear you fine. Yeah.
All right, I'm at work, so you're gonna hear like trucks and
Yeah,
seagulls
that's
and all
cool.
kind of nonsense.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, yeah. Look, like I was saying, man, if you're like we're not celebrated, we're tolerated out there. That's a whole fact.
Mhm.
On top of that, if you're black, fat, and then old, Jesus Christ, you're gonna essentially be begging chicks to take your money. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be like fives and fours. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I think the
Mhm.
real question is to say, look, let's analyze society. Society has never really smiled down upon the overweight man. They
Mhm.
look at the overweight man as something that is not a sexually desirable.
Mhm.
Someone that whose biggest offering is being funny,
Mhm.
being a friend that they're not gonna smash. Like George Costanza from Seinfeld. He didn't
Mhm.
really get no buns. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
didn't get no buns.
Yeah.
Um, so that's a very lowbrow thing that people do. First thing they're gonna do is talk about your weight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you
Mhm.
fat, you out of shape, da da da. If you're old, they're gonna talk about your age.
Mhm.
So I think the bigger thing here is to analyze if being fat, if you cannot be fat, is something that you want to accept for yourself.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I mean, look, let's look at it. If someone has a thyroid problem, and they can't help it, then that's one thing.
Mhm.
Then a person like that shouldn't really give a fuck what other people think because they can't change it. But if
Mhm.
the power is within you to change
Mhm.
an obstacle to certain spaces, certain places, and certain people,
Mhm.
then I would say, in terms of a betterment standpoint, then maybe people who that bothers should try to lose the weight.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's healthier. It makes you more desirable. It'll
Mhm.
make you feel better. I mean,
Mhm.
look, when I'm in shape, bro, my energy is through the roof. I'm
Mhm.
feeling myself. I squeeze my chest together, no diddy, and I poke it with my two fingers,
Mhm.
and I'm like, yeah, my shit is rock. Pause. You know,
Mhm.
as opposed to I ain't hit the gym in 3 months, and now when I have to run, I feel my chest, they feeling like titties and
Mhm.
shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if a man doesn't feel comfortable being overweight and he's getting passed over for shit, then it's
Yeah.
time to have a deep reflection conversation. That's all.
Yeah. 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 No, those are some good points. Those are some very good points. I can say for myself, because everybody know I'm fat. I can say for myself that to me, I'm comfortable in my skin. No pun intended. But I was always thinking like this though. See, I say like this, and what you said is true. But I know it's like if these fat white dudes, they had to have made money in their country. They had to have been somewhat semi-successful in their country. And I realized like where was I at? What did I see? I don't know where I was at, or I saw something. I saw how like the reality is like a fat black man is supposed to be below whatever's below black men, like underneath that in society, at least in Western society. Like I think I saw a dude, he was like homeless. He was just fucked up for a fat dude, for a fat black guy. He was homeless. It was a bunch of shit going on. I don't know if he was walking around with no shirt on. I forgot what it was. They was clowning him. And I got to thinking, like, that doesn't happen to fat white men in the same Western society. Because people, all men mostly are overweight. Let's be honest, right? Most men are overweight or obese anyway, just by default. But I think that for fat white men who are fat, they do have it a lot different, especially the fact that they can earn money. They can be successful in their career while being fat. And I've literally had, like, back when I wasn't even this big, I was just like chubby. I had a fat white dude tell me I was fat, and I'm looking at him like, wait a minute, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? So I'm saying, like, that's the only problem I have. The problem I have is that for white men who are fat, they get treated better in the society, and that is a huge, for me, that's a huge uh reflection of that in Pattaya, or just in Pattaya. I haven't been anywhere else, so I can't really say, but I would say in Thailand, it's a huge reflection for me that's what's going on. So that's just really my whole thing about it. That's my little gripe about it. And
So
somebody did a
let me
video.
respond to that real quick
Yeah, yeah, go on,
because I'm
go on,
about
yeah,
to get back to
yeah,
work.
go on.
Um, how was Brazil? A really short answer. Did you feel accepted as a larger
Okay,
brother in
so
Brazil?
I say this. I will be honest with you, and I keep it 100 with you. I say, if you go to Brazil, don't be fat, because Brazil is nowhere for you to be. It's a straight
Right,
up body game culture, bro. You you're not going to get much of anything being fat in Brazil. You're kind of like an oddity. It's a straight
right.
Rico Suave body game, gym rat culture. It's worse than Colombia. Colombia is bad in that the women are the gym rats, not the men. But in Brazil, the
Right.
men and the women are the gym rats. you
All
know.
right. So now check this out.
Mhm.
I think we have to live within our realities. I teach my children to control the controllables, right? Whatever you can better, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you focus on becoming your better self. And if it's something that you have no control over, don't sweat it. So living in our realities as black men is not looking at what the white guys can do and then being upset about it. We can't be white. We don't want to be white. They over there, we over here. So you have to work within your realities. If Asian women in a society where they already look at blackness as something negative, and then you're black, fat, and not young, then obviously there's nothing you can do outside of losing weight because you can't get younger and you can't not be black to benefit to change that reality. But then the question becomes, are you doing this for yourself, or are you doing this to be accepted or to gain access to something that a player shouldn't really be worried, shouldn't be having to bend over backwards. They should be bending over backwards for us. And that's really the player mentality. We don't sit around and cry over what white dudes do because white dudes are not my competition. Really, they're not. We have
Mhm.
beautiful black women, and look, black women will get out a dude that's fat too.
Mhm. Mhm.
Fat shaming knows no race. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So it really
yeah.
comes down to I'm gonna ask you personally, Travel Wolf, do you want to
Mhm.
remain a larger man or not?
I do, but you know what? To answer your question, I do get in the gym and I do work on getting fit for myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
believe in doing it for no women. I did a whole video about that, about how body game is simp. Like, if you're working out to attract women, that's being a simp. Like, doing anything to attract women is being a simp. You should do it for
Well,
yourself or not at all. But I
that
do
wasn't my
want.
question, brother. That wasn't my question.
Uh huh.
Do you want to remain a
Yeah,
larger
I have
man.
no problem. Yeah, I have no problem with the way I am. I have no problem with the way I am.
Okay. So if you
Yeah.
don't have any problem with the way you are, then it shouldn't bother you if women are rejecting you for being heavy.
Yeah,
Then
no,
that's
I
just
wasn't.
your reality.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, I wasn't saying that that bothered me. What I was saying that bothered me was just that these brothers, they kind of deflect from all the other shit about it. Like they kind of make up some other shit. Like they'll say, "Oh, you're insecure," or "It's this and that about you." They won't really address the disparity. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to address the disparity. They want to put it on fat brothers. They don't want to address the disparity.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem I have. I don't have a problem about being rejected. I don't care about any of that shit. To me, all that shit. I always say I take a woman's advice. If she don't want to fuck with me, she's giving me good advice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's giving me the
Right. No,
best
I
advice
get you,
she can
brother.
give
I
me.
get you.
Yeah.
And wherever you want to take it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support you. What
Thank
I
you.
will
Thank you.
say though, you know what I'm saying? What I will
Yeah.
say is it's healthier for us to be in shape, especially as black men. We
Well,
have to watch what we
scientifically,
eat.
yeah.
You know, it's also healthy for us to let each other finish our sentences.
I know.
Um,
I'm trying.
that's
I thought
healthy
I was doing good.
communication. I got you, brother, and I see you making the change. That's why I
Yeah.
rock with you. No diddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, you know, high sugar like juice, soda, and look, I just ate some Doritos and drank a Fanta, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning here. So I'm guilty of it as well. Well, a lot of this stuff is the downfall of our people and especially our men, because we can have negative health. There's negative
Mm-hmm.
health ramifications to not
Mm-hmm.
eating right, beside outside of being big.
Mm-hmm.
But being big is one of the you know, the byproducts of eating too much sugar and not working out. So again, if you are cool being that, just ask yourself, what is the long-term gain and goal? And if you have scientific research behind, why it's okay to be bigger, then I'll listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most of the science really says if you can be smaller, then
Mm-hmm.
or at least you can be in shape, and you can be a big dude in shape. I know big dudes. My
Mm-hmm.
cousin is bigger than me. He's
Mm-hmm.
faster than me.
Mm-hmm.
He's stronger than me. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So we just gotta find a happy medium,
Mm-hmm.
find a happy balance. That's all, bro.
Mm-hmm. So what I learned is that because I kind of follow Mike Mincer and high intensity. So here goes the science first. The first part is that I have a lot of deficiencies for my age as far as developing muscle. Okay, so there's that. So I'm only going to get even at my hardest, my most disciplined, eating all that. I'm only going to gain maybe 2 pounds of muscle a year. And so if I do it for the next 10 years, I get 20 pounds of muscle. Now, the reason why that's important and why that's not really going to help me is because my skin has been stretched to an extreme that I need to fill the areas that are going to become gaps with muscle so that I don't have the saggy skin part. Ironically, for obese people, when they do the crash loss of weight and they develop the saggy skin, it leads to so much more complications as far as circulation of blood vessels and collapsing of the membrane underneath the skin. They get all kinds of infections and things like that. So that's what happens that they don't talk about. So being if you're already overweight and obese to a certain extent, it doesn't help you to just lose weight and have just random like saggy skin all over your body. So because nobody takes the time to build muscle, of course, for me, I'm just looking at maybe if I get 20 pounds of muscle, that'll help. But that's gonna take like 10 years. So it's not really much more I can do unless I start fucking with the steroids. And I tried that already. And the steroids, that's a funny story about me and the steroids. And I had to stop that shit immediately. So, but I always say to myself, I know a lot of body game brothers that just dropped dead too. So it's not a foolproof thing. Not sure what led them to their demise, but if we were to be honest, there's a fair percentage of people who are in shape that have mortality, not as high, but they have mortality issues as well. And maybe who knows what that's really from. the steroids or whatever. But so I'm saying it's not a foolproof, not a foolproof. But I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from about the overall. It's better to be in control of your health than not at all. I get where you're coming from with that. But that's just my research. Go on.
No, I understand it, and thank you for the knowledge you just dropped on the loose skin, because that's definitely a factor. I've seen people go through dramatic weight loss and they look crazier than when they were bigger. They start looking sick, So yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind. So I'm gonna leave you with this, brother, because it's time to get this money. I know you could respect that. Ask yourself, are you in shape enough to save your or your loved one's life? Can you sprint full speed
Mhm.
for at least 100 feet
Oh
carrying
yeah.
70
Oh yeah.
pounds? Wait. I didn't finish it.
Okay.
Carrying 70 pounds. Can you climb over a gate? Can you run to the top of the project stairs and run down carrying a loved one? If you can't save yourself or your loved ones in a natural disaster or an
hmm
emergency,
hmm
then you're not in shape. Fuck the
Okay.
muscles. You know what I'm saying? And there's a
Yeah.
lot of dudes that don't look fat that can't do that. They
Yeah.
smoke and they huffing and puffing before they go upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yo, I'm gonna check you out on the next
Okay.
one, bro. I always
All right. Peace,
appreciate it.
brother.
And
All right.
yo, peace and salute
All
to
right.
Travel
Peace.
Tony, yo.
All right. Peace, brother. All right. So that was a good conversation. As always, shout out Nagmeezy for coming through. Appreciate you always, my brother, for sharing your insights and wisdom. So, but that's all I got for tonight, guys. I was hoping Tony would come up, but I think Tony got busy too. So anyway, that's all I got. Those are the receipts. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the gym though. I'm still in the gym. I'm working out. I'm eating right. I'm doing my thing, trying to gain that muscle. My nephew looking at me like bullshit, but he forgot he got all my weights upstairs for a reason that I ordered through Amazon and had shipped to Hawaii. Shipping weights to Hawaii is difficult. But anyway, so I'm gonna work out for me. I'm gonna get in shape. It's gonna take me like 10 years though. I'm comfortable knowing how long it's gonna take me probably to see some results. But it's cool. But I ain't trying to mess with the steroids. Obviously, I could do it a lot quicker with the steroids, but I ain't trying to mess with the steroids. So, but anyway, I just wanted to bring to everyone's attention the disparity that a lot of ninjas are overlooking and looking under, around, and over. But the truth is the truth. You saw it for yourself. And that's all I got to say. And I'm out of here. Talk to you guys later. Peace.